Hello, welcome back to Carpool Crochet. I'm Susan and I am coming to you from my carpool line here. I am picking up at the middle school. So this is my afternoon. Usually I come pick up at the carpool lane for the middle school, then I drive on over to the high school and pick up over there. And this weekend we have a band banquet today, and tomorrow my middle schooler is in a Taekwondo tournament, and then it's Mother's Day, but I think we still have like lessons for oboe and voice lessons, crazy stuff. So my oldest daughter plays oboe, and my younger daughter plays bassoon. So neither of them are marching instruments. So during marching season, my older daughter does color guard, and I think my younger daughter will do the same. So, oh, it's getting brighter in here. So I thought this would be an easy thing to do in the car, is to show you some of the swatches that I made up of the bitty stripes, red heart bitty stripes. I have about 7, 8, maybe 9 of these, but just wanted to show you these in some different stitch patterns. And this first one I wrote down lily pad, and it's in a Suzette stitch. So hopefully people don't think I'm too weird in the car. Just gonna look at that. And so it's very regular stripes, and I think in a longer stitch you could get this wider. So they're not as bitty as I thought they would be, but this is very pretty. And it goes from one color, say we're going to start on that lime green, to the fern green, to the light blue, royal blue, teal, and then darker green, and we kind of start over with that yellowish green. So it cycles through. So this is lily pad, and I want to know what your favorite is, favorite stitch pattern, favorite color choice, and your least favorite of all of these. This one is Galaxy, and I did a half double crochet V-stitch with this one. I tried to keep most of them to like the width of a scarf. Maybe it's a little bit big for that, but good stitch definition. I really love this bright blue color in here, like a turquoise. So that's really nice. And then for crayon box, I did a block pattern, which I really love. I love this open thing. I might do a full shawl or maybe even a blanket with this. But this is the crayon box. Blues and purples. Oh, that's the wrong way, wrong side. So you see my ends that I need to weave in. Like, I love this teal, purple, red, orange, ooh, and that nice green, and a turquoise blue, and then more white kind of in with this blue. So that's what makes the transition so nice with this yarn, is that it kind of blends in different colors. And so it doesn't make it so stark when you're changing. I mean, of course we see, well, it's not green anymore, it's orange, but just a little bit of different colors coming through. So that's crayon box. So this one surprised me because I thought I was going to really love this colorway, and it's not my favorite. So this is Coral Reef. I did get this from Walmart because Yarnspirations canceled my order when I bought it during the sale in March. So I got it at Walmart, a pretty decent price, but not as good as the sale price. And it's got this coral peachy color, and then it goes into this mint and this teal, but it's not as vibrant as I had hoped. I had thought it would be like deeper and more saturated, and it seems a little muddled. I don't know if you see. The thing that I do like about bitty stripes is this how the different colors of yarn kind of blend together, but here with this peach and green, it just kind of looks muddy to me. So I don't love this. Maybe it's a stitch. Maybe I'll do a different kind of, stitch pattern where we have stripes instead of the granny square and the granny stitch. But I don't love this. But let me know what you think. And maybe if I put it with a different color, it will look great. Next one here is Festive, which is the holiday type colors with the greens and burgundies. And I love this. I shouldn't be telling you which one I like best, but I do really like this one. And I think this one was just a double crochet. Yeah, double crochet. And I had shown you in a previous video how I thought it would look good with the Premier, what was it? Premier Anti-Pilling Gradient Glitter yarn in the Sangria tones and the Fern Green tones. And I do think so. So I might do something blending the two. But this is just a double crochet, simple. Looks very nice, I think. Then this is neutral. We're getting into like a neutral zone here with Moonbeam, I think. Moonbeam, half double crochet. Very simple stitch pattern. And it's just the lightest of light pattern with like a taupe brown, coffee colored with off-white. This would go great with any of the other colorways, I think. So that is Moonbeam. This is Rainbow Mist. This teeny tiny stitch here. This is a moss or linen stitch. Very tight stitch. So it gets you very defined stripes here. Kind of in a rainbow look with blues and greens, yellow, tiny bit of orange, red, purple. So that is Rainbow Mist. And my last one I have here is Newsprint? Yeah, Newsprint in the Super Easy Ripple Stitch. I had to go through several ripple stitches to find one that I really liked. I like this one with the holes through it, and it was easy. And it's definitely grays and blacks, and it doesn't go quite to white. This is the lightest color down here is still a light gray, but white would look very nice with it. So in addition to these swatches, I mean, which one do you think is the best? Which one do you like the best? I think my favorite, surprising, am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing one, and it was my favorite one. Of these, I think my favorite is Crayon Box, because I like these deeper colors, more saturated. I like this blue, I like this green, I even like this orange. So I just really, I'm not really a rainbow person, but these deeper tones are just, they're calling out to me. So I do like this, and I think I like this stitch pattern the best too. So Crayon Box is my favorite. My least favorite, I mean, Moonbeam is a little bit boring, but it's useful. I think that this Rainbow Mist is my least favorite because it's too pastel and too boring for me. I know this will be someone's favorite for sure, but I didn't really love the tones here. So I am missing Seaweed. I think I have Seaweed, so maybe I will do that when I'm home, and I will cut it into this video. But I also wanted to show you some of the colors of Red Heart Super Saver that might go well with these bitty stripes, because I think the bitty stripes would look great in mosaic patterns with a solid color, and then the mosaic being the striped patterned yarn, and like everything would be a little bit different, and I just like peeping through with the more interesting colorway. So I went through what I have. I don't have a ton. I don't have every color of Red Heart Super Saver, but I do have these little skeins that I bought over a year ago on Amazon. These packages of these multicolored, you get 12 or 16 of these colored Red Heart yarns, and these are the actual colors. They're just a mini version of what they have in the bigger skeins, and I bought them because I was doing more amigurumi, and I thought I would love to have a little bit of more, you know, multiple colors so that I could have a choice when I was making up a duck or a chicken or a pig. So I'd have all the colors available, and I don't need huge skeins taking up all the room. Anyway, so I have these, and I have a few big skeins as well. So when I go through some of these, I wrote down what I thought would match. So this is Galaxy, and I thought Galaxy would go well with Turquoise, because I think Turquoise matches this middle brighter blue just perfectly. So that would be a good match. And also, so many different ones here. Royal. So Royal would go with this deeper blue here. Yeah, it doesn't go with the navy, but yeah, this one here. So that is Royal. Okay, so that is what I have for Galaxy. Now Lily Pad, I had a lot that would match with Lily Pad. I think this is gorgeous, except for I don't love the yellow, and I think that that's why I like the Seaweed so much, because the Seaweed is all of these colors minus the yellowish green. So this also went with Royal, with this colorway here. I'm trying to see in the phone here, the camera. And light blue. Let's see if I have my light blue. I think this was my light blue down here. And spring green. If you do like that greenish, I don't have a monitor, so I have to look, make sure I'm in frame. That's a spring green color. And I had hunter green. I have like this ball of hunter green red heart, but I think it would go, or at least match. You know, it would work well with it, but I don't think there's for sure a match in that. Okay, so that is Lily Pad. Festive, I also thought would look nice with the spring green, that brighter green color. And I have a big one of this, burgundy, kind of that middle tone. And this is kind of out there, but flamingo kind of matches with that pink, corally pink. So and now for crayon box. Surprisingly, I didn't have a lot that went with crayon box. I don't have these deeper tones, but I have lavender. I thought went with, I'm going to turn it around. Lavender with this middle purple. And again, we seem to have a lot that go with royal. So royal is with this darker blue down here. For Unicorn Mist, I have something simple like soft white. I think went better than a stark white. And again, I don't have a ton of these colors, but pale plum matched. Hope you can see it. I don't have any control of the lighting here, but so that's that. And I'm trying to get this done so I can, before the kids come out of the school. Coral Reef. Went well with, I mean, it didn't really go with the coral. I had a small skein of the actual coral. Didn't match. This one is real teal, which looks nice with the darker teal. I wish all the teal in here was this color, like really dark, deep and rich, and minty. Minty kind of went with this lighter color. So that's that. And then, I mean, Moonbeam kind of went with the, I thought the best match in whites was Ecru. The soft white probably goes well too. It might be a little too bright. I tried it with, I like the color Oatmeal, but Oatmeal seemed a little too cool toned for this, so maybe a deeper brown. And Newsprint, any of your grays, whites and grays. So I think soft white looks good with this. And this is Gray Heather. Gray Heather, perfect match. And this one just came out of its label, but this is just this is charcoal. So I will do the seaweed when I get back to my house, because I must not have thrown it in my bag, but I think that's it. Hopefully that didn't go too fast, but I was like trying to rush now that I know that it's almost time for the kids to come out of the classrooms and get in the car, and we will go home. Well, I will insert the seaweed right now. Okay, here is the missing swatch, and this is Seaweed, and I came home and I'm just giving you a little insert here. This was an open shell stitch, maybe to use for a cowl or something, that's kind of, or a scarf. That's the width. It's really pretty with the blues and the teals and the greens, and I think this one is my favorite. So the Super Savers that I thought matched well with this is regular blue, not royal, just the blue. Sorry for the shadows, I'm kind of standing and filming this. And jade worked well. And then real teal is also beautiful. So those are the colors that I think go well with seaweed, and I just think this is gorgeous. So I hope you liked this video, and give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again in the next one. Thanks a lot. Okay, bye-bye from the carpool line.